All right. My name is Dr. Roger Roots. I'm the founder, the director, and the president of Lysander Spooner University. I founded this institution to be something of a beacon of truth and enlightenment in higher education. What you see across the landscape of higher education today in the United States is way too much government. Government has ruined higher education in the United States. There is no good reason for the taxpayers to own a university. There's no good reason whatsoever. Every reason that is sometimes offered for government universities can be proven false. In other words, a frequent argument is that it helps the poor become educated. Absolutely false. The percentages of poor people who actually are in the government institutions has been lower and lower and lower. It's more expensive. The government funding of higher education has impoverished the poor rather than help the poor. You're seeing more and more. It's really almost a government subsidy for the middle class and the children of the middle class. The true poor, of course, are the people out there shoveling snow and building the construction projects to support the children of the middle class in higher education. And of course, every other argument made in support of government higher education is also false. For example, it's sometimes said that government universities allow for freer speech, freer exchange of ideas. Nothing could be further from the truth. The modern government colleges and universities are overwhelmingly spreading a constant one-sided message of central planning, socialism, elitism, government control of every aspect of human life. And that's why I founded Lysander Spooner University, to be sort of a lone beacon out there. If there are any other institutions of its kind, I don't know of them. And I often make the point that when you step onto a government college campus in most cities, you actually are less free and everything becomes more expensive. Every product and every service becomes more expensive than where you were when you walked onto the campus. Virtually all of the government colleges have speech codes. Lysander Spooner University has no speech code. Obviously, we have a founding set of principles, but any student is free to voice any opinion. When you walk on, look at places where I'm familiar with, Bozeman, Montana, Missoula, Montana. Parking is free everywhere in Bozeman, Montana, almost, except for the government-controlled places. Montana State University, the government university, and I guess the airport. With those exceptions, I can't think of any place in Bozeman where you can't park free. In the Las Vegas city area, Las Vegas is a city of, I believe, at least 2 million human beings. Parking is free almost everywhere in Las Vegas, with just a few exceptions, in a small area of the downtown area on the streets, and at the UNLV college campus, and the CCSN, Community Colleges of Southern Nevada, college campuses, and of course the government-controlled airport. With those exceptions, you can park pretty much free anywhere. Libertarians sometimes deal with the argument that, what would happen if government, who would build the roads if it wasn't for government? The fact is that government control of the roads and of transportation has drastically limited our choices for travel, especially for the poorest people. If it wasn't for government control over the years, we would have flying cars, we would have jetpacks, we would have so many alternative transportation choices. Government control has literally stripped us of so many opportunities. And so I guess I founded Lysander Spooner University to be sort of a lone beacon in the wilderness of government control and elitism.